Okay, here we go.
Previously on Alan Wake, Alice has been kidnapped.
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
I can't tell anyone except my agent Barry.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
The ransom is a manuscript I supposedly wrote that's coming true before my eyes.
It happened just the way it was on that page. So dark.
I have found only a few scattered pages.
I want the entire manuscript.
The deadline is in 2 days.
I found Mr. Wake's pages.
Good girl.
How the hell did she get her hands on the manuscript anyway?
I don't know. She's resourceful. I told you were too hard on her. Listen, I found out all sorts of interesting stuff while I was digging around.
Yeah.
Mr. Wake, it's Sheriff Breaker. We have an FBI agent here, Agent Nightingale.
FBI?
He's anxious to see you. You'd better come to the station.
Okay, I'll be right over, Sheriff. Let's make this quick, huh?
Help you folks? Name's Randolph. I'm the manager.
We're looking for Rose. Works as a waitress down at the diner.
Rose, sure. Nice girl. Who wants to know?
I'm Alan Wake.
The writer, huh? I heard on the radio you were visiting. Well, I'll show you her trailer. That Rose, she's a nice girl. Always pays her rent on time.
As I was saying, Al, I found all sorts of weird stuff from the local newspaper's archives. This place is crazy. Disappearances, mysterious deaths, urban legends come true, and get this, most of this stuff takes place around Cauldron Lake.
Well, you ain't wrong, mister. The Indians thought the lake was a doorway to the underworld. I'm the God-fearing type myself. I don't hold with that sort of thing.
Yeah, okay. Anyway, there was an island there owned by a guy called Thomas Zane. Now, some of the articles I found about him make him out to be a famous writer, but I ran a bunch of searches, couldn't find a single thing he wrote. Zane was heavily into diving, so much so that the place came to be called Diver's Isle. But the volcano under the lake erupted in 1970, and Zane went down with the island.
It's awkward on mouse and keys that you can't walk, because I think if I press shift then I just sprint. And obviously I can't just gently press forward on an analog stick on WASD.
Just a week earlier. They were lovers.
Sure, Jagger's a local spook story. The Scratching Hag comes for you in the dark. Childish stuff like that.
Anyway, Al, I'm just getting to the best part. All of the articles about this stuff were written by Cynthia Weaver. I asked around, and she's that crazy bag lady you met.
What, the lamp lady? She can be a little loopy, but she's not homeless or anything.
Yeah, anyway, she knew both Jagger and Zane before they both died, and she had some kind of a breakdown.
Also, hopefully no technical difficulties today. I left my computer on, so everything should be the same as it was
mister,
yesterday.
This here's Rose's trailer. You mind me asking what you want with her?
But you never
Just here
know.
to talk to her, pal.
Welcome to... Oh dear, Mr. Wake. I'm so glad you're here.
Rose, you have my manuscript?
Oh. Oh yes. Yes. Please, come in.
Hey, this is really good.
Rose,
Yes,
my manuscript. I really need it.
I understand. I know what you need. A muse to inspire you.
Oh, for Barry? She doesn't have anything.
Yeah, hey, Al? Al, what's... Oh...
Barry! What? What?
It's coming for you, hiding in my barber's skin. I'm too weak to stop it. You must turn the lights on.
I promised I'd come visit you and your lovely wife. You must finish what you started. I insist.
You must turn the lights on. Turn the light on.
Back to work, boy.
I felt nauseous, hungover. Only anger kept me going.
I can't tell reality from dream anymore, but it seems I have an imaginary editor to help me. She's an old woman in a funeral dress. I call her Barbara Jagger. She's very strict. I'm writing faster and faster. My manuscript is being heavily revised. The edits are getting very aggressive, and each day there's less of me and more of her. I hate it, but I know she's right. She promises me I can save Alice this way. She knows more of this than I do. About the complex incantation I'm attempting. About this place. She's worked with another writer under similar circumstances, Thomas Zane. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I'm getting close. I can feel it.
Rose took a day from me. I had less than 12 hours left to meet the kidnapper. All I could do was get Barry into the car, work something out once I got on the road.
Welcome to the Oh Dear Diner. What can I get you today? Coffee?
I couldn't work up much hate for Rose. Something had used her to get to me and left its mark.
First refill is free.
Probably should put
Milk
him
and
in
sugar
a
on the counter
safe
there.
position
Maybe
rather
like it
than
here today,
face down on the
specials.
table.
Thank you.
Oh well.
My gun and
Barry will be
flashlights were gone.
fine.
I'd have to find a way to get Barry into the car as quickly as possible. There was no time to waste.
Wild Electrobus appears. Oh. Do I have to switch on from down here? Okay.
I just stepped outside to catch a breath of fresh air. Let me tell you, the weather's getting heavy. Nights like this make me especially glad I'm here talking to you and not home in bed. Once the weather takes a turn like this, I can't sleep at all. It's all tangled bed sheets and dark thoughts, punctuated by the occasional plunge into nightmare. Is it just me? Well, perhaps it is. But I hope I can make the night a little bit easier to get through. Caller, you're on KBF FM.
Hey, Pat, it's Walt Snyder.
What's on your mind, Walt?
Well, I am the way you are, but, well, I can't sleep either, you know? I just been staring out the window here, trying to make sense of it all, but, I ain't been drinking either, you know?
Well, you sound like a man with a problem, Walt.
I had argument with Danny. You know, Danny and,
That's the guy that was in prison last time. And drunk.
Well, I heard something like that, Walt.
Yeah. Well, you know, Danny's my best friend, and, they let me out on bail today. And now I'm just alone here at the window, waiting. Man, and there's something in the air tonight, man.
I was just outside looking up at the sky above our broadcast tower thinking the same thing. What are you waiting for, Walt?
I don't know. Something's gonna happen. I think I better go.
Well, Walt, maybe...
No, thanks, Pat.
Well, good luck to you, Walt. Hang in there. Let's take a little break, folks. This weather's really something else, huh?
How can I be sure?
Better go before I get another part of the VOD muted from music.
Oh, you're gonna get it now. God knows what you've done to that poor girl.
This is Agent Nightingale, FBI! Get him up, Hemingway! You're under arrest! You move a muscle, I'll unload right in your goddamn face! Stay right where you are, Triple A!
What are? I'm standing right here, you goddamn maniac!
I hated to leave Barry behind, but there was no way I'd miss my appointment with the kidnapper.
Give it up, Mr. Wake. Come on.
Get after him! Don't let him get away! Move it! Move it! Move it! I'll have you shot if you let him get away! There! Freeze! Okay, men. Keep your eyes peeled. He's gonna try to make it through here.
Oh, damn.
This way! Go! Go! Back out! Stop! I'm on the way! Keep an eye out! God damn it! Where did he go? This way! Keep an eye out! He's gone! Come on, guys! We need to head him off!
Sheesh.
Nightingale, over.
What on earth is going on? My deputies tell me he fired a case. He didn't have a gun.
Oh, I don't have a gun. Ugh.
Search the area. Stay sharp. This way. Over here.
This horror was everywhere I went, circling me. The cops didn't stand a chance. They were after a writer, not a monster.
Are you kidding? I mean, have you seen this guy? He wears a tweed jacket. Over.
He's the guy we're chasing. If it's not him, who then? Bigfoot? Over.
I don't know yet, but I'm not in the habit of jumping to conclusions. That tends to come back and bite you in the ass. Out.
You on the ground. Hold it right there. There's nowhere to run. Freeze!
Bird strike, I guess. Sheesh.
This is James. Mulligan, Thornton, come in. Over. Thornton here. James, we got both Wheeler and Rose in custody. They didn't put up a fight or anything. Why, they were... Hey, what are you... Come on. Sit down and give me that. James, Mulligan here. Over. Go ahead, Mulligan. Over. We got Wheeler and Rose here. Wheeler's drunk or hopped up on something. Speaking of which, that Fed had a pretty distinctive whiff of Otis Scotch about him, if you know what I mean. Over. I don't have anything on that, Deputy Mulligan. Over. Well, whatever. Anyway, Rose is just being plain weird here. You better get Doc in to take a look at both. Over. Gotcha. You better get them here quickly. The, Fed's gonna want to interview Wheeler. Over. Oh, yeah, I bet he does. Looks like they have a lot in common. Mulligan out.
Guess it's just for a bit of lore, that's fine too.
I imagined that the broadcast tower in the distance was part of the local radio station. Maine seemed like a decent guy. Perhaps he could give me directions to the coal mine. Unnatural shadows clung to the gate. The darkness that was after me was trying to stop me. I wouldn't get through without a light. There was no power to the searchlight.
Whoops. Good thing that batteries just regenerate on their own in this game, so that flashlight that was left on just can stay on forever.
It took me a moment to recognize the flashbang grenades. They were an ideal weapon for my situation.
Team 1, come in. Over. Team 1, this is Sheriff Breaker. Report. Over. Team 2, come in. I need a report. Over. Come on, guys. Talk to me. Come in, please. Over.
Something smells a bit burny in here, but I think it's just because it's raining and the air is pressed down. Good thing Alan Wake is flashbang proof. Hey, I was already in the light. That's fine. Light regenerates the health and
Here's another call. You're on KBFFM with Pat Maine.
It's Milt Peabody, Pat.
What's on your mind, Milt?
Well, I live near the trailer park, Pat, and there's a big ruckus going on over there.
Well, that's just up the road from me, too. What's going on, do you know?
I don't know, but there's a bunch of police cars there, lots of sirens, a helicopter buzzing around, and I think I heard some gunshots.
Gunshots?
Yes, sir, like from a pistol. So can you find out what's going on? Because it's just next door and they're popping off guns there.
They're still shooting?
No, it was maybe 10, 15 minutes ago. It sounds serious, Pat. I'm telling you, it don't sound like no party.
I'm certainly going to give the station a call, Milt.
Okay.
You'll hear it here as soon as I hear from them.
Okay, thanks.
Wild Hoot Hoot appears. Oh, if I hit them, it explodes instantly. Okay, that's good to know.
I hope Maine could lend me a car to get to the coal mine.
Hello, Lorna. What do you have for us?
Well, I just don't see why the cops bother with the trailer park.
Oh, I'm actually missing a page that I could collect if I find it, but they are kind of hard to find sometimes, like there are a lot of them, so
I'm sorry, but my granddaddy settled the right calls in 1911.
Well, thank you very much for that compassionate viewpoint, Lorna. Oh, here's a little surprise. The famous writer Alan Wake just walked in. Folks, I'm going to see if I can talk him into an interview.
Come on in, Mr. Wake. Oh, I'm so glad you could find the time to do this, Mr. Wake.
Nowhere to run now, Dan Brown. You back away from me. Don't hurt it.
Whoa. Everyone calm down. Put the gun down. We're all friends here, right?
Cool your jets, Nightingale. We got him. What the hell's the matter with you? There's a civilian in there.
I'll get you yet, even if it kills me. You hear me? You hear me, H.P. Lovecraft?
I had fallen off so many cliffs it was ridiculous. That's what you get for naming a book The Sudden Stop. It was probably good I hadn't had the chance to tell Maine where I was going. I'd have to lose the cops and find my own way to the mine.
Ah shit, here we go again. Any secret stashes around here? Don't see anything. Fine. Then we'll just go.
There was no sensible reason for the power company work lights to be here. It was almost as if they'd been left for someone like me to use.
They take quite a lot of hits. Oh, okay. A little bit of ammo at least. Any more? Guess not. My dog loved the damn train.
Hello?
The most stubborn man I've ever met.
Alice? Alice?
Alan, I'm so afraid. It keeps me in the dark. Please help me. I look at you, Alan, and it's not you. Something else. Looking out from behind your eyes.
Alice, I'm here.
I'm so alone here. It's all gonna go to hell. You need to be careful. Cooperate.
The connection had been terrible, but that wasn't the only thing that hadn't been right with the call. She sounded wrong somehow, but she had called me. I could see a railway bridge up ahead, and a warehouse of some sort on the opposite shore. I hoped I could find a car from there.
This looks safe.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. Opposite shore. I hoped I could find a
Fine. Guess I will use a flashbang or something. Flare probably would also work. Don't have a lot of flares, but I guess it might be better. Let's keep with the flashbang simply because I have.
Pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path.
I feel like there has to be a way through if you didn't have any flashbangs left. This stage. Guess you just have to somehow get through those two pieces of metal on the left and then run through there. I guess I can use one flashbang. Shouldn't be so stingy with my consumables.
The darkness that was pursuing me was growing stronger, and it was taking over everything in its path. As a teenager, just started to get interested in writing. Stephen King had been a source of inspiration to me. I thought about all the inanimate objects that had come to life in his books.
If only he would climb at more than this leisurely pace.
Certainly not the protagonist. That's what makes them fun. This was anything but.
Fine there.
The darkness could possess anything.
Hell-free
and it was
feel
getting
anyways.
closer.
Ooh, a better flashlight. Yes, please. Should I have a little look around if there's a page? Maybe this is the place where I missed one. Maybe not. I'll be taking that. Now let's see. Go. Oh, no parkouring here. Fine. Rather not waste too much ammo.
We take the facts of our existence for granted, unaware that they are merely a thin veneer of desperate self-delusion, covering a vast cosmos
It
of
would be
madness
another
and horror.
in-game TV show if you wanted to see it. But I think we'll just skip it and play. Where Aachen appears. What the hell? Can't land on this little drop. Come on. Fine. Ooh, I think there's a interesting boss fight coming up. This is fine. Can I climb this? No. Oh, now it's open. Just didn't look like it was doing anything. Or maybe this rammed the gate. Yeah, totally calculated. Well, fine. Let's do the quick thing and just drive.
I had never been this glad to see the sunrise. I had a couple of hours to get to the coal mine. The coal mine wasn't far now.
Very nice.
Today, I would meet the kidnapper, and he would give me Alice. I wouldn't give him any other choice. A drowning man will clutch at a straw. Little by little, without realizing it, I'd come to believe that the story in the manuscript was coming true. The current of its narrative had taken me deeper and deeper into dark waters. Alice had been taken from me. Barry was probably in jail. I was a fugitive from the FBI. The whole world taken over by the Dark Presence was trying to destroy me. It all felt real, but it matched a textbook case of insanity.
So yeah, the driving physics are not one of Remedeez' strong points, but they are not terrible. I prefer it to like Borderlands, where you have to steer with the mouse. I think hiding behind there. It's fine. As said, I'm not going for a 100% run or anything where I have to collect every page. Probably just a page and the possibility to change your car if you already screwed up. This is just where you get out.
I was early. I was supposed to meet the kidnapper at noon in the main building. The coal mine was quiet. It was a museum now. I didn't want to go outside. Cops had to be looking for me. The noon sun turned the place into a sauna. The day dragged on. Different scenarios ran through my mind. Ways of how I'd torture the kidnapper to get Alice back. Or the different horrible things he could have done to her. I imagined her dead. I had no way of knowing she was still alive. It was killing me. I was running on blind hope. It was all a waste of time. The bastard never showed up.
Wake!
Where the hell are you?
Change of plans. You know where Mirror Peak is? It's a big mountain north of where you are. You follow the path from the mine, you can't miss it. There's a lookout point there. I'll be waiting.
I'm through being jerked around by
You
you.
want to see your wife alive? Because if you do, you better watch what you say to me. Do we understand each other?
I want to talk to Alice.
Yeah, and I want the manuscript. Don't keep me waiting, Wake.
Hello? Hello! Ah! I'm gonna kill him!
I had to get to Mirror Peak. It was close. Maybe closer than ever before.
Okay. A refill point for ammo, that promises... Let me just going some extra ammo. Rude. They even put 2 objects in there.
What the hell?
This is fine. Just a bit of weather.
The only way to reach the hillside ahead was to go through the building. I had to find a way to avoid electrocution. Yeah, that's not fun. Ha, he's stuck, idiot. Sure, why not?
Ah, good. They do give me a little bit of ammo afterwards. I think that's just enough to max out. Hello? Why did he stop? I don't know. Got caught on his stay, I guess. Sure, it's wise to blow up those gas tanks in a wooden building that's already this rotten, but hey ho, it works. Oh, there's a ladder. Oh, where's this light coming from? Is the moon or something? Don't think you'd get a lot of light in this weather condition. This is fine. Take it.
There was no way the flashbang grenades were standard power company equipment.
Throwing it past the tree. It's illegal. Hey Shred! How are you doing? Yeah. If you wrote anything yesterday, I missed it, I'm sorry. But you said you tuned in during the TV show part. Mow the lawn? Ah, it's the same as with getting a haircut. The longer you wait, the longer you still only have to do one haircut or one mowing the lawn. I guess. Unless you have, like, I don't know, some kind of issue where if it gets too long it doesn't work anymore with your mower. Or whatever you use. I doubt it's lawn clippers.
I had no real plan. I was going to give the kidnapper all the manuscript pages I had for Alice. If that wasn't enough, I'd hold him at gunpoint and make him talk.
Ooh, a pumpy. But I mean, do you have to mow the lawn? Look, mowing the lawn is overrated. It's just a sanctuary for nature, right? Ah, yeah, if it gets more annoying to cut, if it's too long and whatever you use doesn't really work anymore, then maybe it's better to keep on top of it, yeah. Screw your neighbors. Tell them if it annoys you so badly, then you mow it. Unless you have like, what I hear is something that exists in the US where there's like some homeowners association or something that tells you how your lawn and fence and whatnot has to look. But if you agree in a contract to that shit, then I guess that's on you, kinda. Because that sounds like the dumbest shit possible. As if neighbors aren't annoying enough already. Still takes 2 shots. Damn. Fine, take 1 pistol and 1 shotgun bullet from you if you have to. Yeah. But I mean, let's be honest. People overrate that shit and just are like, they do it because they feel like it's socially expected for them, not because they want to do it. Just peer pressure and nothing else. Fair? You mean like in golf, the fairway? Nope. Don't have to fight them all. If there's a light, then they despawn anyways.
The dark presence was moving ahead of me in the same direction I was going. A cold feeling settled itself in the pit of my stomach. Was it going for Alice?
F1? Ah, no, I don't really watch sports, but I don't mind people who enjoy it, obviously. It's a very popular... Here, you slippery bastard. Seriously? 3 shots? Come on. Ah, and of course there's a light right here. So I could have just saved my ammo. It's fine. I'm still okay.
The place was dead, a ghost town. Had been for decades, maybe a century.
Sheesh. But why would he be benched? Did he have like an accident? And it was kind of, sort of his fault, maybe? Yeah, I think in the US... Oh! Come on! Come on! Fine. In the US, they watch a lot more NASCAR and that sort of stuff, but I thought they might still watch F1, I don't know. Over here, like, it's probably their most popular racing sport. Maybe also a bit like rally and stuff, but it's fine. I mean, come on. Does this abandoned coal mine that maybe or maybe not was a museum at one point? Like, it looks like you could just run off and land there, but no. Just slips through. The floor. I'll just pussy strut it and hide behind those beams. There we go. Okay, enjoy your lunch. Thanks for tuning in. And if you are lurking, then enjoy the lurk. I appreciate it just as much. Okay, you can get rid of them, you just need a full charge. Ah, that's what the key is for, I guess.
Anything outside of riding is a struggle. I feel ill. I managed to make my way downstairs. There's a shoebox filled with books and papers by Thomas Zane. It's very hard to focus, but I managed to read some of it. He's a poet, and a good one. He writes of muses and creators summoning fabulous things from a magic lake, using his powers to shape the world of a realm of gods and dreams and demons, dark things that wait for a chance to slip through, wearing the flesh of men as disguise. Zane writes about himself, his girlfriend being taken over by a dark presence, about growing scared of the lake. Zane believes it's a mirror to the gaping void of darkness above, where some Lovecraftian presence lurks. I crawl back upstairs. I'll borrow these things for my story. They ring true. They fit.
Hmm. 21 shotgun or 11 rifle. I mean, they wouldn't give me the rifle for no reason. There's probably... I don't like how it keeps getting further under the bed, but I guess they give me the rifle on purpose because there's maybe some long distance shots I need to make.
The kidnapper had sent me a text. The message was full of spelling errors and insults. It was telling me to hurry up.
Okay. Oh, it's just around there. Fair enough. Flare ammo, yes, please.
Birds.
Not sure which way, but I guess this way might be right. Fine. Well, guess we're not going that way. Man, so many throwers. You get hit, you get stunned and can't do anything, and then the next projectile that's thrown hits you. Classic gaming pranks, getting stun locked. What are those? The boss in Gothic 3? Let's see, anything down there? Oh, this goes down to...
Without warning, the headache stabbed at my brain.
This goes down to like Cauldron Lake.
Alice?
Alice!
I'm losing it. I gotta get out of here.
So yeah, just a bit of extra stuff. Oh, a page! Is that the one I was missing? No. Maybe? No. Still missing one, but as said, don't care. Not doing a 100% run. I generally don't really care about it in games. Yeah, that's fair. Just spawn me right in the enemy and don't even give me a chance to do anything before you give me back control. Fine. Well then, let's see where this thing leads. Anything up there? No. Okay.
I'd have to make my way up this mine shaft in order to go on. Maybe the machinery could help me with that.
There we go. Now I can put it all the way to the top. I think on my first playthrough I might have actually gotten a bit stumped on that puzzle because it's just not something I expect from a ladder that you are able to just kick it down like that. Is there anything up there that's interesting? It's not directly where I'm meant to go, but yeah, some flares, better than nothing. Else right on there. Page that I probably have already, but okay, looks like we got a way to go if we need to go over there. I don't feel like climbing down. Yeah, that can't take too much health away from this distance.
Oh, great. Another cable car. Just great.
Oh boy, I wonder what's gonna happen if they give me so many light items. Come on, where are the birds? Classic Alan smashing onto a cliff again. Wild Torkoal appears. If you do the Pokemon community game, you might want to catch that. There's a weekly quest, but it has like 2 days remaining to catch fire Pokemon. It's the damn train! Guess switching to the rifle was a good idea if they keep giving me more rifle ammo. Nope, not interested. If there's a light right in front of me, I won't waste my ammo. It's that simple. This looks really trustworthy. These rotten old boards. Let's see if I can cheese this. Come on. Will they respawn? Fine. If they respawn anyways, then I don't have a chance but to deal with them. Thermos? What's that about? Health? Maybe. Classic me being way too stingy and having 11 flares. But you know, they're consumables. You don't want to consume them if you don't have to. The game offers plenty of checkpoints. And because they don't know when you are out, they kind of make it so everything's beatable without the consumables anyways. Oh. As you know, don't climb, just kick out the support beam. What? I know it's a classic Remedeez sound for a locked door, but come on, that's not even out of wood. Sheesh. At least it still lets you collect ammo for the shotgun, even if you're not using it. Well, let's see. I imagine the enemies are not good at parkour. So I'll just save my ammo and not fight all those guys.
I could see Cauldron Lake. I thought I could make out the spot where the island and the cabin had been. There was a light near it. It had to be a boat.
Because if I have a trade-off of 1 flare versus like 50 ammunition.
I was close now. I had to get there fast. I dreaded what I would find.
Wait! That you? Wait! Hey, I'm here! I'm coming! No! Get away! Sorry. Please, it's late. The boss didn't know who he was messing with. I didn't know. I swear, I didn't know. We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is. She's probably drowned. We just said we had her to make him play ball. You see? To get him writing for us. Please. Please. Oh. I'm sorry. Please.
I think I'm a Earl.
Previously on Alan Wake, I'm hunted by the law.
Sheriff, Wake's running. I'm giving chase.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go, Alan. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative.
don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus. There were only empty sheets of paper here. No manuscript pages. The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Why, right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you weren't suspicious of me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we work together. This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can after an episode. So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession about light and darkness, a feeling that everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams.
Oh,
Your
thanks for
mind
the
has
sub, Shred.
constructed an elaborate fantasy solution in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head.
Nice
You've been making
badge,
it up.
nice badge.
Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a
Enjoy the
manifestation
emotes, there
of
might
the
be a few fun
subconscious
ones.
mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
These nuts! Ha! Got him! It's actually a parody of kind of a bit of candy over here called Manna-Schnitten. Like manners, but without the S, so...
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all your nightmares, this should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman obviously loved his own voice. His words echoed madly inside my
VDJ,
head.
Endzone, and
I dug
JP.
my nails into the
Nice
palms of my
shred.
hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once
Congrats.
you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
Oop. Just wanted to shut the door, but it swings both ways,
for staff
obviously.
only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid
So,
of
did
me.
you
Don't wanna run
prepare
into me
your
like
dinner?
sure.
Did you eat
Please,
it already?
Emerson. Mr.
Shred,
Wake is confused
what did you
enough
have?
as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you can't just decide what kind of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay, sorry.
Thanks, I appreciate it, Shred.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say. He works on video
Elbow
games.
strike.
It's trash, of course, but it does involve
get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort,
Fluff
which
wall.
makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
Video games slagging off video games, because, of course.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming. Oh, what a storm.
Those two are the best.
I hope it wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Thor. They had a, how should I put this, a heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down,
lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up.
Nice.
For according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything. Crazy or not, the Andersons made more sense.
Tom,
Always nice with some chicken.
Yeah,
If you get a bit of nice sauce with it, all you need really.
Our own formula, local ingredients, medicine, clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all. Baba Yaga got to him too, the damn witch.
She used us all. Taken from all of us. Took my thunder, the witch.
And my ravens, what were they? Memory and thought, the hag.
She took something from you too, didn't she? That's what she does.
We're better off.
Ah.
This place, the lake, it gives you power.
A good bit of a botch sauce of whatever you have around.
Nightmare shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake.
I guess just not too smoky and stuff.
That's the one. She makes sure it comes out twisted and wrong. Just ask the lamp lady. She knows what happened to that other rider.
But yeah, my go-to dip and burger sauce is just like 50% mayo, 50% sriracha, and maybe if I feel like it, a bit of like onion or pickles if I eat it with fish, make something a bit like a tartar sauce.
Doesn't mean he had to open it all the way, god damn it.
So tired. Built the farm close to the lake. A place of power.
I'm a bad dream, and you can't wake up. You can't hurt it.
Hey, Sinclair. Dr. Hartman was worried about the power again. He's checking on it now.
Yeah, good thing he's not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. The doc's got me looking after Wake here, but holler if they get too rowdy.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake, why don't you humor Dr. Hartman and give the writing a shot, huh? Typewriter's in your room. You can get to your room by those stairs, Wake.
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice.
Yeah, sriracha has just the right levels of spice with a bit of mayo where it's not too spicy and over the top, but still a bit
Maybe
of
that was the reason for the generator and the work light on the balcony. The generator hadn't been
tingle.
activated, and there was no key.
And it has some garlic and stuff. You use the poke catch if the it says in chat when there's a Pokemon available to catch. Then you just type it. I think you have started already, right? Otherwise it will just prompt you to
Hartman wanted me to
type exclamation mark Poke Start or something.
I should just play along for now. Good. The white glare
But yeah,
of the
just
blank
something
page in
for
front of me
people
hurt my eyes.
to do next to the stream if they are lurking and
My
stuff.
hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody calm down. Put that down.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
Well, you can certainly try, but I think there's like 9 generations of Pokemon there, so there's like, I think about 900. I'll be impressed if you complete that thing.
Brothers, are ya? Not so weak now, are we? Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. If she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key to the office wing from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
It's time to pay the piper!
Maybe you could come out and beat our wrinkled, adult, diapered asses for it, since you're so tough, Bert.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made at the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
He's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know. I want to say, I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems, always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him, and we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to you and cooperate. He's the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the words. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this. Just a recording. The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to Hartman. He was the kidnapper. Hartman had been playing me all along.
Barry?
Ow! About time!
Barry! Man, am I glad to see you. We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
You okay?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be...
Now a wild topic appears. They currently have like a safari event going on, so there might be a bunch of safari balls you can claim if you
Alan,
catch a
please.
couple of flying Pokemons
Tell me
or
one
something.
more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea.
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you see? Together we can create something absolutely wonderful. With your ability and mine.
Ah, unlucky.
had to find a way out.
Oh, there, flare at least. I thought I saw some pickup prompt. Probably have to use it immediately too. Didn't count. Fine.
The car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al. Oh, God! Look at the house, Al! Look out!
All those consumables I've been saving up are gone again. Fine, don't let me cheese it and jump on top of the hedges then.
Channel, we turn it off. We don't want any fighting. It makes me You get 2 pills in the morning, and then you'll be nice and calm all day long. You get 3 pills in the evening.
Run on through. Sure, waste a bit of ammo for this. Nope. Manuscript page. I might as well get it. Probably a trap, but that's fine.
Al! You're alive!
Let's get out of here. Can you open this gate?
Maybe.
Barry.
Well, I slammed it shut when the nasty showed up, and the key fits kind of loose in the lock, so, Barry! I'll find it! Don't worry about it!
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it!
Okay, that dodged a weird charge attack. Oh well, here we go again.
Hurry up, Barry!
I'm on it! I'm on it! It's gotta be here! Just hang on, Al! Hey, around the corner!
Al, please tell me we're headed to
I'll
the
say
nearest
Waddle
You're now leaving
appears.
Bright Falls. Come back soon sign. We're going to the Anderson farm. I knew you were gonna say something like that. You know what? You owe me big time for this. When this is through, if we make it, I don't care what anybody says, I'm done with darkness. You're gonna buy me a tanning bed as a gift, and I'm gonna live in it. I'm crazy, but that's fine, Barry. Oh, you got that right, Al. You're barking mad. You are by far the craziest... But maybe that's inevitable when you deal with crazy stuff like this. It helps. This is happening, Barry. Alice, they never had Alice. She's trapped in the darkness at the bottom of the lake, but she's not dead. Al, how can you know that? I know, Barry. I can... Al, I... No, listen. I can bring her back. I can find her. There's something special about this place. The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. But there's a catch. The dark presence, whatever that thing is, twists it to its own ends. That's why all of this is happening. It's using my manuscript to take over everything. Al, I believe you. It happened to Thomas Zane before, it happened to the Andersons. I believe you. Crazy or not, you're not delusional. Weird shit's going down. That's a fact. I'm on board, man. I'm with you. The Andersons knew about it, but they were too far gone to tell me with all the drugs they were on. But they wrote it down. There's a message somewhere at their farm, Barry. We just need to find it. Look out!
You're the one driving. What do you mean, look out?
God damn it, Al, talk to me!
I had lost my gun in the crash. Barry was nowhere to be seen.
Barry! Barry!
Oh, man, you're okay! Jeez, it's good to hear your voice! I was trying to get out of the car, but the ground gave way. Man, what a drop! Don't worry, your cutout is fine.
Forget that! Are you okay?
I hit some bushes, didn't get a scratch. There's no way you can climb down, though. It's like a sheer wall. Ah! Al! There's something moving down here!
Barry, it's a taken! Use a flare, Barry!
Yeah!
Barry, are you alright?
I'm good, Al! I'm great! Guess you never messed with anyone from New York City before, huh? You're gonna have to find your way around to the farm, Al! I'll be waiting!
Barry, just wait for me, okay?
Al! I'm not staying here! It's suicide! I'm going to the farm! I'm gonna go ahead and secure the area! You can catch up! Don't worry about it! I'm on the case!
Now he's Rambo. This would turn into a disaster if I didn't catch up with Barry.
Oh, just this for a page, I guess. Ugh. Fine. Is there something in this fridge? No. It worked though, at least.
To destroy them to get through.
Secrets? No. Okay.
I could sense the movement in the woods ahead. Facing the enemy without a weapon was dangerous, but I had no choice.
Oh my since I gave me a heart.
Whew. Good thing they missed their first shot, that might have interrupted the whole thing. This time you actually have to cheese it and just run past everyone because you don't have a gun.
A car was driving away from the farm, headed in the same general direction as I was. For all I knew, it was Barry, caught in the consequences of leaping before looking.
The flashlight, I'll be taking that.
The car was heading for the cabin up ahead. It wasn't far. If it was Barry, I would see the damage soon.
I'm trying to deliver each page to the right time and place. I'm trying to show you how the story goes.
I had seen glimpses of the light before. I had seen it in my dream. It was a strange spaceman or a diver in a bulky suit. He was the one who'd been placing the pages on my path.
Usually shiny things mean, ooh, there's something to pick up, but in this case, no, it's bear trap. Nice pranks.
Someone had left a gun behind. Now I had a fighting chance of reaching the farm.
Yeah, I've got no ammo to waste on this. There we go.
could see the car, but there was no sight of the driver.
Hello? Anybody here? Barry!
No! Danny, you're not! Please! What are you? No! Don't! I'm sorry!
I know you. You were in jail the other day.
I went to the farm again for the moonshine, you know? It makes you see. They're not gonna miss it. They're in the loony bin. But my buddy, Danny, I lost him. Something's gone wrong with him. It's not him. Like a real bad follow-up to a real good movie. The best friend's suddenly the bad guy who wrote this crap anyway.
Oh well, he's dead.
I've run through my
Let me guess. Danny, huh?
I've written myself into the story. I'm now the protagonist. This feels like a terrible risk, but it's the only way to save Alice. I'll be bound by the events of the story just as much as anyone else who's been woven into it. The story must stay true for this to work. There have to be victims along the way. Near escapes. Cliffhangers. In a horror
The front
story,
door
the
was
answer is that
locked.
The hero will succeed or even survive. He almost has to die. I'll write my own
The
escape.
farm was still a good distance away. I'd need a car to get there fast.
I'll make it happen.
There? No. Well, Zorua appears.
If Barry wasn't up here, he was probably in trouble down at the farm. For a moment, I felt bad for doubting him. After all, I made it this far myself. But Barry is Barry.
Why does he do everything so casually? Guess that works. Or maybe I could have driven further with the car. I thought I had to go through there. Oh well. Basically the car is purely optional anyways. Oh, this is one really fun thing coming up.
I'd known the brothers used to be some kind of rock stars, but it hadn't
The
really
music
sunk in until I
festival.
saw the stage.
Does remind me a bit of Left 4 Dead 2.
Ow! Run! Incoming! There's too many of them!
And because it's their own music, this should be fine for the water spread.
I'm so glad you decided to go it alone, Mr. Bronson.
Shut up and shoot! Ow! We have to fight them all! I can set off more of the fireworks from here and help you out! There's a lot of ammo and stuff around. This place is stuffed! Ow! Hold on! I'll try to get the stage lights on!
Okay, I remember this being a lot more stressful. I guess on nightmare difficulty it really is.
That was awesome!
Bright Falls, rock and roll capital of America.
Hey, Al! This way to the farm!
I think I stick with the double barrel, it seems to be more powerful.
See, bestseller, no reason to worry. Your cutout's good as new, right where I left it. I'll come back for it once we have the place secured.
Yeah, that's been my biggest worry all this time.
Hey, I think Alan Wake here has something to say. What's that, Al?
Oh, I'm Alan Wake. I'm always right about everything. And if I don't get my way, I'll sulk all day long. I'm always intense and moody. It makes me very...
Wow! You look at that thing, Al! They really went all out with this Viking crap, didn't they? Look at all this stuff. They must have done okay for themselves, so how come I never heard of these guys before?
And this from the guy who learned about Ozzy Osbourne through reality TV?
Sleep. We all spend a third of our dreams in its soft embrace, somewhere between fantasy and
Hey,
oblivion.
remember when I got you that gig? Your first real writing job. Got you started. Was this one of your episodes?
In Night Springs. Tonight's episode. The Dream of Dreams.
That's by someone else.
The Viking boat looked imposing, almost like a battering ram.
Good going, Al!
Hey, big fat spaceman OG. Enjoy the luck. I appreciate it. Call of Duty challenges. What are they like? Achievements or just some set up enemies and you have to kill them or kill them in a specific time, something like that? There we go, that's our place to cheese it. Random ones to unlock a gun setup. Well, I'm not sure what they involve. Like, are you just playing the regular game and you have to do things that go out of your way to do the challenges, or are they contained in its own? Like, you start the challenge and you do just the one thing.
Those geezers had quite a production going on. Ooh, you know what, Al? If we make it through this alive, I'm gonna start representing them. Yep, sell this stuff online, maybe get a reality show going, release a new single.
Good luck with that, pal.
Hey, you find us a way out here, okay? I'm gonna take a closer look at this stuff. Be careful, Al!
Oop, well, I'm full on shotgun ammo, so... Might as well.
I'm good. Keep your eyes open, okay?
Yeah, and just in a regular game, like maybe in the multiplayer or whatever, it's not an it's special game mode where you are against AI and you have to survive or something. A situation. But yeah, I know that all those multiplayer things, if you want to unlock everything, it either takes a shit ton of money or so much grinding that you'll be busy for
As you regular
years.
listeners know, I tend to work through the night, but I'm not the only one. Deputies Mulligan
But yeah,
and
good luck
Thornton are
with
taking
that.
a couple of moments off their busy schedule to join me here in the studio. Boys, how busy are you now? Deerfest is almost here, isn't it? I bet that keeps you in business.
Pretty busy, yeah. Actually, Pat, we've been real busy with other stuff. Which concerns an ongoing investigation. We can't talk about that. I wasn't gonna say anything. I'm just saying we got, other irons to fry.
And how would you compare your workload to last year? Things have seemed relatively...
I could see the building that had to be the Andersons' home on the other side of the field. It wasn't far now. I wasn't worried about trusting the ramblings of two burned-out geriatric wrecks. They had the goods.
Well, I'm sure nothing will be on this farm that can stop me getting over there, right? Definitely no Betsy or anything. Like, look at this Betsy. Just missing to be in red, and then we have the exact one from San Andreas. A wild fur appears. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. It's a combine rustler. go.
There are 65 billion things in the world.
Is there anything up here? See something over there. Ah. Keys? Just so you can go back, maybe?
Al? Is that you out there, buddy?
Yeah, it's me.
Oh, okay, I had to get him out.
Hey, let's go, man. I think we're gonna have to work together to open this gate, Al. Looks pretty heavy. Ah! Hey, I think that's the farm on the other side of the field. We're almost there. This farm is a crazy place for crazy people.
We should feel right at home then.
Come on, one more gate. Let's do this thing. The lights are out. Guess we better check the fuse box.
The power downstairs was out, but I was sure I could fix that at the fuse box.
You know, this place looks kind of lived in. I thought the Andersons were in the booby hatch.
What a place for a fuse box.
Can you hear that, Al? Music?
Of course. We need to find where it's coming from. That's the message the Andersons talked about. That's the whole reason we're here.
Lady of the Light? Oh, that's gotta be what's-her-face, the crazy lamp lady from the town.
Cynthia Weaver.
Right! Must be.
Anything else in here?
Okay.
We need to find Cynthia Weaver. We'll stay here for the night and head back to town as soon as it gets light.
But yeah, if the
Hey,
music
Al.
sounds
Lots of hours
familiar,
before dawn.
the
some rest.
band
And
that
by rest,
Remedy
I mean
uses for
drunk.
their
Come on,
in-game
Barry, this is-
music, the old gods of Asgard are, is the real band Poets of the Fall, or of a Fall, I'm not sure, but yeah, I think Poets of a Fall.
No, seriously, because I know we don't get along, but we're gonna find her, right? And even though you're a crazy bastard, I'm gonna stick by you, no matter what, ever, Al. Sure, like a brother.
I'm a writer, goddammit.
Correct.
If I just wanted to, I could write 10 books a year. And they'd be the best books that year.
No, you couldn't.
That's right, I couldn't. But I could, because I'm a writer.
What? What do they put in this stuff?
I feel like my brain is coming out of my nose. I'm gonna get the recipe off those coots and be a booze millionaire.
I just miss her, Barry. I just want her here with me.
I know, Al. I know. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna make it okay.
Alice, I'm coming. It's all right. I'm coming.
It was a crazy drunken dream, and yet it was more than that. It was the truth, a suppressed memory unearthed by the Andersons' moonshine. I was there, an out-of-body observer. This was the night Alice and I had arrived at Bright Falls, the night Alice had disappeared. I had a chance to find out what had happened. I remembered being surprised to see the cabin dark. Alice would have never turned the lights off.
Another classic Remedy treat, the dream sequence. Trippy.
I remembered thinking I caught a glimpse of her form underwater, sinking into the darkness. Diving after her was the last vague memory I had of that night. After that, the next thing I could remember was waking up behind the wheel of the crash car and finding the first pages of the manuscript. I couldn't find her in all that blackness. I must have thought she drowned.
Alice!
Jagger had Alice, and so she had me.
Alice!
I'd been easy prey.
Look at the cabin. Is there someone in the window?
Alice?
Maybe she didn't drown after all. Maybe she's inside.
Alice!
Yes.
The dark presence had touched me. She had dug her nails into my brain and used me, made me her puppet.
She must be here somewhere. Maybe upstairs in the study.
Alice!
Yes, that's where she is. You can apologize.
Alice!
You laugh at the whole thing together and put it behind you.
Alice?
She's not here. You were foolish to think so. No, she's dead. She drowned.
No, no, no!
It's your fault your wife is dead. You are guilty. All she wanted was to help you right. You killed her.
Ah!
Oh, hush. There's still hope. Cauldron Lake is a special place. Here, you have the power to change things. She wanted you to write. I will tell you what to do. You can write her back. The story will come true, and all will be well again.
She had Alice, and the manuscript was the ransom for her. Yes. All right. I'll fix it. I'll bring her back. dark, I'd written for days, a week, almost a complete manuscript of a novel entitled Departure. Jagger had been my editor, whispering in my ear, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. I thought I was saving Alice. Even with the cobweb she put in my head, some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story, to bring a light into the cabin to release me before I could finish, to interrupt the horror story before the ending, where darkness consumed everything and everyone. Zane was weak and far away, but I had written him into the story, and his light had been enough to set me free.
It isn't here now. I'm here because it was written. I brought the light to set you free. You must hurry. It will know I'm here. It will be back soon. It stole the skin of my Barbara a long time ago. She looks so old.
I had woken up, confused and groggy, my mind consumed by darkness and fear. All I could do was to escape. The week spent in the cabin had taken its toll. I was barely conscious, and fading fast. It had to have cost Zane terribly, thrown him even deeper into whatever dark place he now haunted. But he had managed to weaken the dark presence, kept me safe that night.
Till he crashed the damn core again. Because that's where the game kind of starts. In the first chapter.
I wrote it. It's my fault.
That's right, James Joyce. It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
There's an old town road with mystery of Tom the poet and his muse, and a magic lake which gave a life to the words the poet used. Now the muse she was his happiness, and he rhymed about her grace, and told the stories of treasures deep beneath the blackened waves. Till in the stillness of wonder, still in its misty crown, the muse she went down to the lake, and in the waves she drowned. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, gone mad with the night. That's how you reshape destiny. The poet came down to the lake to call out to his dear. When there was no answer, he was overcome with fear. He searched in vain for his treasure lost, and too soon the night would fall, and only his own echo would wail back as his call. And when he swore to bring back his love by stories he'd create, nightmares shifted in their sleep in the darkness of the lake. And now to see your love set free, you will need the witch's cabin key. Find the lady of the light, still raving in the night. That's how you reshape destiny. In the dead of night she came to him with darkness in her eyes. We're in a morning gown, sweet words as her disguise. He took her in without a word, for he saw his grave mistake, and vowed them both to silence deep beneath the lake. tis said on moonless nights they may still haunt this place.
Previously on Alan Wake. Under the influence of the Dark Presence, I wrote a horror story that is coming true. Jagger had been my editor, making sure that the unfolding story would make her more and more powerful. Some part of me had been aware enough to write my escape into the story.
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful.
The lake, it does something to the works of art created here. It makes them come true. My mom gave me this old light switch.
The clicker.
Alice is being kept in a dark prison. I need to find Cynthia Weaver to fix this.
It's your fault, and you're gonna pay for it.
Would have been nice to have subtitles for the song earlier, but I think that's just about what I can manage to listen to without subtitles and understand the lyrics.
And I think that this sums it up. It's about friendship and community. We've got a great party coming up. Let's try to hold it in until tomorrow and get through the night in one piece, all right?
Someone will come for it when the time is right. Thomas said so. He wrote it. The key is insurance. It's my job to keep it safe. Safe in the light. Always in the light.
All the manuscript pages were gone. The FBI agent had taken them.
I think my tongue just took a crap in my mouth. Ugh. Oh, wait, we're in jail now? Al. Al, this is not good.
That about sums it up.
Oh, I am never drinking again.
I need to talk to Weaver. She's the one in the song. The Lady of the Light.
What, the crazy lady? Ugh, whatever you say, Al, but we're stuck here. They're not gonna...
even interviewed Wake.
I had some reading to do first, Sheriff, and let me tell you, it was an interesting read. Well, I've got you now, Raymond Chandler. It's all here. All the evidence, including conspiracy to murder a federal agent. There's no way you're walking out of here. You hear me in there, Bret Easton Ellis? Huh?
Agent Nightingale, I want to talk to your superior.
Well, we all want things, Sheriff. I wanted my... Look, that's not possible right now.
Agent Nightingale, I insist. Wake, what's wrong?
Lady, are you stupid? It's a trick. It's an obvious trick.
Okay, I've had enough of this crap. Wake, I'm gonna trust you with this.
You're joking.
Agent Nightingale, your opinion would matter more if you were sober and if I actually believed you were here on official business.
Whoa! Get back in the cell, Stephen King. The only way you're leaving this place is over my dead... Wait a minute. I know
Oh my god!
Light. We need light. It's the only way to fight this thing.
In my office. I've got your things there. Follow me.
Oh man, we're sitting ducks with the lights out.
Stay cool. I can get the emergency power on. Here are your things. Wake, what do I need to know? What do you need from me?
They can be hurt in the light, only in the light. And I need to find Cynthia Weaver. She can help me stop this.
Light. Check. Cynthia. She lives in the old decommissioned power plant. I can get you there pretty quickly in the rescue chopper. Come on, let's get back to your friend. Wheeler, I need you to stay here.
What? No!
We're going to fetch our ride, but I have friends who need to be warned about this, and I can't be in two places at once. I need your help.
Well, okay.
Here's a list of people and phone numbers. I need you to call them and tell them you have a message from me. Night Springs. okay? They'll know what to do.
Night Springs? Like the TV show? Gotcha. Oh, hey, that radio guy is on the list. Maine. Who's Frank Breaker? He related to you?
My dad.
Hey, is this like a secret society?
Can you do this? You'll be safe here if the backup power's on. These guys need to be alerted, just in case we don't come back.
You'll come back for me though, right?
As soon as we get the chopper ready. Thanks, Wheeler. I owe you one. Okay, let's go, Wake. Through the back.
My hangover wants a pizza. You think there's any way I could order one, Al? Hello, Mr. Breaker? This is Barry Wheeler.
Oh, hell. Whatever took Nightingale must have broken the gate controls. We can't reach the gate's control box from here. We need to get to the other side over the rooftop.
I'll go. I'll open the gate for you once I'm across. You stay here in the light and cover me, Sheriff, okay?
There we go. What? You just stopped, okay.
Hey, Sheriff! Your password. Night Springs? What's that all about?
It's a stupid joke we have. That Bright Falls is the original inspiration for the TV show. This town can get weird at times. Never this weird, though. You need to bypass the damaged control box.
Ah, damn! That's smart.
Good job, Wake. Okay, stick close. Our first stop is the town hall. The keys to the chopper are there.
The air smelled of fish. This was Bright Falls industrial area. There was probably a cannery nearby.
Fishing can be a hobby for
A little help here.
Hmm? Was that just a trick? Or is it up there? It had this weird marker for the... Ah, there's the box of supplies. Not sure that was worth it, but... oh well. Better flashlight, don't mind if I do. Revolver ammo back, yes please.
I'm gonna want explanations, you know. For example, what the hell happened to Rose? She's seriously messed up now.
The same thing I think happened to me after I arrived.
During this week you can't remember?
Oh, I remember now.
Well, Sandal appears.
You have the right to
Wait, over here! There's light! I have a key. Watch my back, wait.
It's an ambush.
Too bad.
Let's go, Wake. Okay, someone's messed with the fuse box here, but you should be able to jury-rig it while I find the keys.
I already got electrocuted once today. How about I look for the keys and you get burned for a change?
The message was from Barry. He was getting worried at the station. He wanted us to hurry.
Better flashlight, yes, please.
Okay, Sheriff, I got the keys.
Key.
Barry?
Why isn't he inside?
Oh God! Oh God!
Barry! Look out! Barry, move! Barry!
He made it inside, Wake. He's okay. The storefront's blocked. Come on, Wake, let's go around. We can meet him in the back. We can make it through the bookstore. Wheeler should be waiting for us in the backyard.
Keep the hell down or I'll call the sheriff.
Oh, hi, Doc. I've got it. Don't worry about it.
Sarah, about time somebody showed up. All this shooting in the air is idiotic. One of these days they'll kill somebody. And over Deerfest.
I know. Go back to bed. He's got a point, Wake. Look, this town can't take this.
It's me they want. The sooner I get out of here, the sooner you can all get back to life as usual.
I hope you're right. Come on, let me get this door open.
Wait, you got the keys to the bookstore?
Perks of being the sheriff. A girl needs to get around. They're really taking advantage of your presence here, Wake. I heard they're selling a lot of your Alex Casey books.
Right now, I'm not a big fan of my own writing.
Nothing upstairs, well.
I don't see Barry.
Look! Wake! Maybe that's him. That's the way to the chopper.
Hmm. Sure, I guess the game will probably give me more rifle ammo. Now that it dropped the gun.
I'm gonna give Pastor Howard a piece of my mind about this lock. Ugh, I told him to get it fixed.
Here they come.
Let's take a break. Omega-3 fatty acids are good for your heart.
There we go.
Okay, it's open. Let's go, Wake.
Wow.
We keep them lit all night long on the night before Deerfest.
Why?
Well, it's tradition. We're almost there. We'll have to go through the basement to get to the parking lot.
Yeah, there's no way going through the crypt will turn out to be a bad idea.
Yeah, that worked out. I broke the animation.
Guess that one saw the light, huh? You didn't like that one? A tough audience. Well, I got plenty more.
What are the Christmas lights for?
Protection, man! Like garlic against vampires?
Vampires.
The helicopter's just across the parking lot and up the hill. Come on!
Yum, 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 yum. Fresh ammo.
The Bright Falls General Store is now my favorite place in the entire world. See this headlamp? It's like a superpower. I can just look at one of those things and they die. It's my flaming eye of Mordor.
No.
I wish I didn't say that.
Yeah.
Hey, I want a headlamp.
Last one.
Bastard.
Why would they have the helipad in such an out of place position? Come on.
When someone throws a damn school bus at your head and you're about to take a helicopter ride with someone who may or may not have a pilot's license, you're cleared for departure to Night Springs. No offense, Sheriff.
Delicious, nutritious flashbangs? Yes, please.
Right there.
Oh, I'm never gonna get used to this.
The helicopter's just up ahead. I'll need a while to prep for takeoff.
Don't take too long. I want to get out of here. you're right about her, or we can kiss this town goodbye.
Oh, achievement got. Make it through this episode without dying, I guess.
I hope you know how to deal with this, Wake. I guess you New Yorkers are used to rough situations like this.
Right. The city's a war zone. King Kong, mutant alligators, and Alex Casey shoots the place up every weekend. Look, I never even carried a gun until a couple of days ago.
Well, my dad used to be a cop there. Tells some pretty wild stories.
Stuff like this?
No, just normal bad stuff. Kinda like your books, Wake. I used to tease Dad that he was just like Alex Casey.
You've read me.
Oh, sure. You're a pretty good writer. A little heavy on the metaphors, maybe.
Nobody's ever said that before.
We're coming up on the power plant. See the lit building over there? And that's the dam further up the river. I can't land here. I'll take her down the road across the river.
Just get me there, Sheriff.
Hold on! Ow!
Is that why the town is called Bright Falls? Because Alan Wake falls the whole time? Where did my flashlight go? Aw. And at least I got some ammo. Well, might as well go back and fill the ammo back up. Very nice. Because I'm not sure there'll be ammo inside. Guess just one pack of pistol ammo so far.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of. Here's Poets of the Fall.
Got him. Okay, now this time it's actually Poets of the Fall. It's a little less. Yeah. Okay. which is fair.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of legends, the old gods.
Oh, fine. Of course, when you get hit by one thing, you can't dodge the other.
And here's a new song from a band that always remind me of our local legends, the old gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just anyway. Here's Poets of the
What the hell? Touches you and gives you a hit on top of swinging after you, and then it's unavoidable to get the other hit. Fine, then we'll just fucking cheese. Fine.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of legends, the old gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, you know, one of those things. Anyway, here's Poets of the Fall and their latest
song. It's definitely possible if I want to.
And here's a new song from a band that they always remind me of legends, the old gods.
The auto aim doesn't let me shoot the tank because it wants to auto aim for the guy's head, even though it's unhittable. The auto aim just snapping does not help here if you want to shoot the tanks.
From a band that they always remind me of legends, the old gods. I couldn't tell you why. I guess it's just, you know, anyway. Piss off.
power plant glowed in the night. It was close, but I had to find a way across.